The Washington Post is reporting that former President Donald Trump's legal team fired off a letter to Attorney General Merrick Garland asking for a meeting to discuss what he calls unfair treatment of their client by special counsel Jack Smith. Now, I have to tell you something. I think the letter is complete bogus. I think the idea, did anyone look into this legal team? I mean, the guy's last name, as quoted in the Washington Post, is Attorney Trusty. So Trump's trusty attorney wrote about his unfair treatment. Let's just take a look, see. I've got the letter here. Let's see if the language gives us any clues as to whether Trump himself wrote this letter and fired it off, or if he actually found a trusty lawyer who is willing to represent him. Okay. The Honorable Merrick Garland, Attorney General. We represent Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States, in the investigation currently being conducted by the Special Counsel's Office. Okay. Unlike President Biden, his son Hunter, and the Biden family, President Trump is being unfairly treated unfairly. No president of the United States has ever, in the history of our country, been baselessly investigated in such an outrageous and unlawful fashion. Wait a minute, those are kind of big words, and it actually has sentence structure, so maybe someone helped him with it. We request a meeting at your earliest convenience to discuss the ongoing injustice that is being perpetrated by your special counsel and his prosecutors. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Very truly yours, James M. Trusty, my trusty attorney. Woo! I'm pretty sure most of this was in Trump's words, and it wouldn't be the first time. In 1991, Donald Trump masqueraded as his own publicist in order to brag about himself. Take a listen.
How are you? Good, Harry. What's your name again? John Miller. And you work with Garland? Yes, that's correct. Well, it's just that he really decided that he wasn't, he didn't want to make the commitment. He didn't want to make a commitment. He really thought it was too soon. He's coming out of a marriage that, and he's starting to do tremendously well financially. As you saw, he got his licenses 5-0 the other day, and totally unanimous. And he's really been working hard and doing well.
Totally unanimous. He's working hard. He's doing well.
And probably, as you know, there's a real estate depression in the United States, and he's probably doing as well as anybody there is. And frankly, he wants to keep it that way. And he just thought it was too soon to make any commitment to anybody. So what is going to happen with her? Is she being asked to leave, or she's going to be allowed to stay? Well, he treats everybody well. And, you don't know him, but he's a... No, I have met him. Have you met him?
Well, he treats everybody well. He is the best thing ever for women. Maybe not E. Jean Carroll or the other ones accusing him, but he's great.
Yeah, he's a good guy, and he's not going to hurt anybody. The one article said he's going to throw around the apartment is total nonsense. He's going to always treat her well as he treated his wife well. I mean, he paid his wife a great deal of money in a very bad period of time.
Yeah, he paid his wife a great deal of money in a very bad period of time because throwing money at somebody is how you treat them well, not kindness, etc. Anyway, I'll let you do. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Did Donald Trump write this letter? Did he strongly advise his trusty, Mr. Troy's trusty lawyer? I mean, I'm sure that's a guy, but really ridiculous. Since when do lawyers say President Trump is being treated unfairly? Unlike President Biden, his son Hunter, and the Biden family. I'm sure he may, if these lawyers are actually real people, Donald Trump wrote part of that letter, or maybe he gave them some word salad and they put it together in something that's fairly legible. I'm Julianna Forlano. You're watching the Political Voices Network. Leave comments below. I look forward to reading them. Bye-bye.
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe v. Wade. It is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and healthcare benefits. Fool me once. Let Majority Rule was responsible for this message. LetMajorityRule.org is a project of the Marvin Lucas Super PAC, which is responsible for and paid for this ad and is not affiliated with or authorized by any political campaign or candidate or candidates committee.